Hey everyone, it's Brian Parks from Shutterpilot, and in this video I'm going to show how you can configure the assets for your Linux-based selfie machine from Picturebooth. So there were two versions. One that had a slightly different look and feel from the earlier version, and the way you can tell which version you have is by exiting the Photo Booth software by hitting the escape key on your keyboard. And if you see a screen that looks something like this, it says Picturebooth across the top and has 4 icons in this 4x4 grid, you can just click Manage Assets and it'll bring you to the same spot I'm about to show you on the older versions of Selfie. So on the older versions of Selfie, you probably have a purple or a reddish screen. It looks kind of like a Windows desktop or Macintosh desktop. And either on the left-hand side or along the bottom of the screen, you have a row of icons. If it's on the left-hand side of the screen, it should be in a column, kind of like mine is here. If it's on the bottom of the screen, it'll be a row, kind of like the Macintosh dock or like the Windows taskbar. So in either case, if you see this desktop style screen, you'll go up to this icon here that says Capture Assets and double click on it. Now I've already got it opened up here. It'll show up kind of like a file manager, and it should show, let me see if I can zoom in here, a few folders. One will be called backgrounds, one will be called filters. You'll see media, overlays, and props. Each one stores a different type of asset that's used by the Photo Booth software in a slightly different way. Backgrounds is pretty self-explanatory. Props is also pretty self-explanatory. But the three in the middle are a little nuanced. So overlays handles the branding for your photo booth. So if you have your logo on the bottom or on the top of every photo that's sent out from your photo booth, it'll be configured in this overlays folder. And if you want to change that out, you can just copy a new image into this folder, or if you want to get rid of one that's already there, you can just delete what's in there already. You can also change out the media, which is the videos across the top of the screen. On this one, I don't have any in this folder, because on this configuration it actually wouldn't show up. But on the portrait style screens it would show up. And then filters is it's kind of like overlays, but the users of your photo booth can actually select which filter they want. And this is, if you have the lightning style, there's a grumpy cat one, I think there's some snowflakes, those sorts of things. Those are filters, and that you can manage them by going into this folder and deleting the ones you don't want, adding in some new ones that you do want. And if you have this desktop style version of Selfie, you can actually just pull up a web browser. I have Chrome installed over here. You can pull up a web browser, download things. They'll download to this downloads folder. And then you can drag and drop just like on a Windows or Mac computer. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.